Welcome to the Artistic Mystic Muse channel. I'm Nancy, your mystical muse. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. It's really appreciated. So this is a collective reading for mid-August 2023, and the theme is You Are Golden. And this card says Golden Crown, and it's acknowledging all the work you've been doing to level up, to come into a place of alignment, right? Of clearing and cleaning and healing, which is a lot, and you're being commended for that. There's a lot of yellow. There were a number of yellow cards that came out initially, and yellow is the solar plexus, which is kind of above your navel, kind of in this torso area, and it talks about what lights you the confirmation, what lights you up, what makes you happy. So let's see what else we have for today. The bottom of the deck, we have gratitude, and Spirit is saying they are so grateful to you for the work you've been doing, but also to be sure to have gratitude for yourself, for everything you are given on a daily basis, right? Gratitude is what helps bring more blessings in. It raises your frequency. And grateful knowing that all lessons, regardless of how they appear, are for your benefit to get you where you need to be. Yeah, amazing. And I mean, this person's totally lit up. I mean, the illumination, right? We are being reminded to continue to clear our energies. And I talked about the Schumann resonance at the beginning of the month's reading. So the energy as the sun sends energy and uplifts its frequency, and in that energy that comes to earth, it helps Mother Earth has to adjust her frequency as well. And if you talk to the scientists that do this stuff, the frequency here on the planet, the frequency of the planet in general is changing. That's why we're seeing changes in weather, in some ways. Some of it's possibly man-made. We're not going to go there in this conversation, but also there's changes Mother Earth herself is making, and as she grows. And so everything that's on the planet that is of a frequency, its frequency is changing. Everything from rocks, which you think don't do anything, to living plants, living animals, creatures. So keep that in mind. So the cleansing process is learning to tune into that, how you're feeling, what you need to do to maintain, that your vessel, right? So you feel good. And Lord Ganesh is also reminding us to be open today. And I find this funny. I've got a moon behind me as well. So he's sitting on the moon. The moon talks about mysteries being revealed, right? And the cycles of things. And this is a crescent moon, right? It's not quite a half. So it's like a quarter, what we would consider probably more of like a quarter moon. So this reading is coming in mid August. So I don't know what the moon cycle is at that point, but that may have a significance for some of you because it says openness. There may be something coming in mid-month that you need to remain open about, not to pass judgment yet, not to make maybe a final decision yet. And it's all about your empowerment. We just talked about the yellow chakra, right? What lights you up? What brings you to life? What makes you shine and feel good and at peace, right? What is your bliss, as some people say? Bliss can be just being in contentment, being at peace, being at calm, not letting things, tug at you. For other people, it's going after something else. So don't judge how you what lights you up and how it lights you up. That's unique to each person. It doesn't all look the same. Yeah, crystal clear intentions. It's important to stay focused and have a crystal clear intention of what it is you're doing. Your thoughts, starting with your thoughts, your words, your actions, right? And take aim and stay on alignment with that. Yeah, be open, they're saying. Be open to infinite possibilities. There may be something coming in mid-April or mid-August. Why I said April, mid-August, that maybe it's something that started in April. I don't know. But in mid-August, that there's something, maybe it's coming in a way you didn't expect, which is usually beautiful because that's divine, the divine at hand. They come up with things way better than anything you can imagine. But this infinity is also the number 8, which talks about manifestation. Something maybe you planted seeds for in April. That's what I keep getting, April, that are coming to fruition in August. But be open, because maybe the seeds that you planted didn't quite look the way you thought it would. Maybe it's a job. You thought, oh, I'll put in for this, but it's not necessarily my gig. Um, and then yet that's the person that contacts you, right? Instead of the ones you typically thought. So that's just an example. But the possibilities are endless, and stay open, that you don't, they're saying, pigeonhole or make yourself small, right? So maybe it's valid, it's what you're passionate about is honoring that. It's honoring that. Just saying. And the bottom of the deck, it says open your psychic senses. Well, this was a big theme at the beginning of August. Listen to the nickels and nudges. Open to your psychic senses. For some of you, they're called clairs. Clairsentience, which is something you feel, energetically feel. Claircognizance, something you see, either literally see, like an image, a shadow, whatever you want to call it. And it can also be things that you see in here. You're given flashes of an image or something of that, a description of something, right? Clairaudient, things you hear. You can literally hear, like I've had experiences where spirit has literally, someone is talking in my ear. I could swear they were standing right there. Or I hear it internally. There's other things with smell and taste and all other kinds of things, but just be aware. They're wanting you to really step back and stay open to what you're getting. And what I mean by is getting from spirit. So, and it's coming in, could be coming in your dreams, like telepathy. Stay open to it and know that you're being communicated with. From the Ascended Masters, we had 2 cards come out. We have Archangel Michael again. He showed up at the beginning of the month, trusting heaven. They're asking you to trust. You are safe. Angels, stand close and surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to come in. A miracle to come in. Yeah, that's a huge thing. And Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. So standing in your truth, speaking your truth may be important, and how you communicate. We talked about the crystal clear intentions. Be very aware of your thoughts and your words, and then your actions, right? Especially your words. Bottom of the deck, Cernunnos, I'm not sure I pronounced that right. Life force, express your driving passion. We just talked about that. Sensual and sexual energies are also increased. So things that light you up, they're what drive you, right? And yeah, gets you excited. That's coming in. The energy to help drive your passion, to find your passion, to go after your passion. And then I went to the crystals deck, and we have this first one, which is really an interesting stone. I guess part of it is kind of rough, and then maybe it comes, maybe after it's, worked with by the stone cutters, it has that kind of look. And I'm not sure I'm going to pronounce this right, because it looks like a Russian letter. It says Bol or Bon stones, and it says balance. It says, I am balanced, whole, and complete. So we talked about the care that was needed at the beginning of the month to keep your balance, right? To maintain and elevate your frequency. So they're reiterating to stay balanced, but also that you are at a point, maybe that's why you're being celebrated. You're at a point where you're learning how to keep your balance, keep your footing, right? So not letting things completely take you one way or the other. We have Fairy Stone. It says, good fortune. I am open to receive all the goodness the universe has to offer me at all times in all ways. And here's what that stone looks like. Bottom of the deck, I thought this was interesting. We had the stone that led us in the beginning of the month's reading, and it's rhodochrosite, and it says self-acceptance. I fully accept myself and know that I am worthy of great things in life. Right? Absolutely. Transformation is occurring. Maybe that's what you're supposed to stay open to, right? Is that whatever this opportunity is, it's going to transform, it's going to change things. And we also have at the bottom of the deck taking leadership for yourself, being a leader of your own life, but possibly for others, and adventures. Something is coming in that is an adventure. It provides a new challenge, right? New something. So step forward, step into your power, lead your own life, and you might be surprised who follows as well. The Gaia deck, ascended land. All across the planet are pockets of ascended land, and these places are filled with divine energy and are needed for balance. When you sit in nature and experience an overwhelming feeling of love from Gaia in its most pure creative form, you are most likely on ascended land. And we talked about this at the beginning of the month, that there's a matrix, there's a ley line, a crystal grid that is on this planet, and it holds energy. So when you are drawn to a place, that there's a reason for it. And usually you're connecting with Gaia in a much more powerful way from an energetic standpoint, right? Yeah. So when you feel her love, like really intensely, like I feel it when I go outside and I'm in nature, but there's places where I have been drawn to and I have wept, and it's, I can't explain all of it, but I know that I am at a sacred place. And we also had time with Gaia. The time that you spend with Gaia is precious. In a quantum way, you can rekindle all that Gaia has for you. You can even affect the weather. Wow. Yeah. How are you connecting with Gaia, the Mother Earth, the planet? She's calling. Bottom of the deck, time capsule of Gaia. Within Gaia are time capsules that are now releasing a storehouse of future knowledge and information. New ideas about unity and peace are coming. Allow yourself to receive the new energy. That is beautiful. And that's part of these energies that come in that help us and help the planet, as they say, upgrade, change the frequency. So we're getting downloads and upgrades, basically. True offering. May I release the fears, illusions, and addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting that the next step will always be shown. Use me, love. Use me for the highest. I am yours alone. That is the aspect of surrender and being used for the highest good in whatever that looks like. And that is a true offering, a true sacrifice. You offer your heart, right? In surrender. Powerful. Bottom of the deck, ongoing theme, we have trust. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right, and let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. And that was the thing, the other card we had last at the beginning of the month, patience. They are asking you to be patient, not to force anything, and be open to what is coming, what is going to be brought to you. Well, break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future, coming out of the dark into the light. How are you changing things that you look at, you think about, you speak about, how you do things that are different than your predecessors? Could be your family history, could be your community. How are you doing them differently, right? That is what we are clearing. That is what we are healing for the planet. We are ending the trauma. We are ending the shackles and gaining our own power and sovereignty over ourselves. Full confirmation there. And you do that by starting with yourself. Bottom of the deck, the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Indeed. You've been training for this. You've got it. You've got it, and everything's happening the way it is meant to be You are being taken care of, but it is happening the way it's meant to be, what you signed up for. Trust it. The answers you need are coming. And this is a full moon. It says full moon in Gemini, which is past, but the full moon, I think we've got the half moon. So be aware that whenever the next full moon is, some of your answers for some of you may be coming. Yes, and I've got full moon again. Surrender to the divine. Surrender. Be open. Stay clear. And surrender. And trust. Those are hard. Those are hard. And just when you think you got it, something else comes along and it's like, now we're going to see if you can handle it up here instead of from here. Loved one in heaven, thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. You are being guided by ancestors, angels, your starred seed family, whatever that is for you. You're being assisted and guided. The divine physician, Archangel Raphael, thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. So that's where the clearing of the energy, taking care of the vessel, the healing on all levels, spiritual, emotional, physical, whatever that is, behavioral. And you can ask him to help you. Everything is, we have free will. So spirit, angels, God, universe, they cannot help you unless you ask for help, to give them permission. So if you're needing help, do so. Bottom of the deck, inner power. And we have a yellow light, the Divine Father. Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world with me. You are a co-creator. To help you find what lights you up, what makes you happy, what brings you peace. So I'm going to finish out this reading with my B Oracle cards. So I've designed 3 sets of Oracle cards. No special instructions needed. The link down below if you're interested in getting a set. Bees are an interesting animal, totem animal. If you want to know more about them, I'll try to remember to put the link to my article, my musings blog, down below. So let's see what else they have to say for us this month. Woo! Bottom of the deck, be an alchemist. An alchemist creates transformation. It is how we evolve is literally at a frequency, atomic level, is a thing, right? And alchemy is also how you transform yourself, your life, how you transform physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Be your own alchemist, your own magician. And what's interesting is we had the infinite possibilities. The 8 in numerology is about manifestation, it's the magician card in the tarot. So that's the overlying energy. What are you transforming next? How are you transforming next? By being the light and being brave. You are such an amazing person. You've got this. And if you don't, reach out to people, family, friends, soul tribe, community, people like me. Maybe you need a reading. I don't know. Be brave and find the support you need. So, thanks for being here. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a reading, I do readings, they're kind of long. So if you want something like a 30-minute read, maybe you want to look at your growth, you want to look at your career, your personal relationships, send me an email. The links, you can contact me at my website and we'll set something up. Frequency jewelry. We've been talking a lot about energy and frequency. Everything I design is unique. It's one of a kind, and I do custom work. So if there's something on my site that's not quite it, but you want something, reach out. We'll come up with something and see what you need. So thanks for being here. So appreciative. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.